you can use mover.io, which is actually an application that Microsoft recently acquired. Actually, they have acquired it a couple of years ago, which helps you move anything from one source to another. So the website is mover.io. You can use this from any browser. Scroll all the way down until you see this part where it says for individuals and students, and then go ahead and click on Go to Transfer Wizard. Once you're at the Transfer Wizard and the page is loaded, you want to click on step 1 where it says Select Sources, and you want to say Authorize a new connector. So obviously for us, since we want to move from our Google Workspace, we're going to go ahead and click Google Drive Single User, and right next to that we're going to select the Authorize button. Okay. And at this point, what we would like to do is we'd like to go ahead and give this a new user. So you can change it to Google Drive Task. You can change it to anything you want, and then go ahead and click Authorize. At this point, you want to select your work account. If you're not already logged into it, you can go ahead and log in at this point, but I've just gone ahead and selected my work account. This asks you for permissions, so you can go ahead and click Allow. So this will give Microsoft, authorization to move all your stuff from one place to another. So over here you can see it says Google Drive Task, and it's loading the folder. And as it loads, you can see all the stuff that I have stored in my drive will show up over here. And I can just leave that alone. And then you can go ahead and click on Authorize a new connector. And this is basically asking you where you'd like to move it. And you want to move it to OneDrive for Business, but single user. So go ahead and click Authenticate there. And at this point, you can just call it OneDrive for Business, and you can call it anything you want, again, I believe. So you can, for example, I'm just going to call it Task, and I'm going to go ahead and authenticate. So at this point, it's going to ask me to log in to my Microsoft account. And this is what we discussed in the previous step. Your Microsoft account is just the same username as you had before at mahidol.ac.th. And this will have the exact same credential as your, so this might take you to this page, and it'll have the exact same credential as your Gmail password as well. Okay, so just go ahead and click login over there, and this is asking me for permission as well, and I'll go ahead and I'll click accept. So what you will see once everything goes through is you'll see, okay, so on the left hand side I have all my Google Drive stuff that I'll be moving over, and on the right hand side I have all my OneDrive stuff. And then once I'm ready, you can go ahead and click Start Copy, and then you can complete the rest of the steps that you see on the screen for the copying to take place. Okay, that was just a short video demonstration explaining how the Google Drive, how you can move everything from Google Drive to Microsoft's OneDrive.